Yo, Elliot!
Okay, so we got a question from our buddy Ali, who is a rugby player. And in rugby, they will often have to stiff arm people, similar to how football players, an American football player do. So that basically means that when a player has a ball, he wants to be able to ward off defenders with a stiff arm, keep them away or even back them away. So he wants to know what exercises are going to support him and be able to stiff arm or jam people away from him. The natural inclination would be towards pressing exercises, right? You would think just, bench presses, what's the big deal? The problem is with conventional pressing, bench pressing, even overhead pressing, not so much overhead pressing, mostly bench pressing, is that it reduces the nervous activation to the real muscles that are supporting you in your stiff arm, which is the core. These are the muscles that need to be strong when you stiff arm someone, because you can imagine if this part of your body is weak, your stiff arm is not going to be very stiff. The elbow might be strong, but the core is really where you're going to be generating the power, and it's the foundation from which all this is going to be able to produce its effectiveness. So one of the exercises that you might want to add to your program beyond your typical core exercises, obviously, presses and deadlifts, are cable presses. And the way you do cable presses in order to activate the core, and you can see how difficult this is when you try it, is to stabilize yourself here, right? Pull your belly in like I often talk about, stabilize and press. The only way that this is going to stay straight, you want to keep your core, your shoulders straight, is by activating the core, right? You can go from here with one arm, which is a good way to do it. You can also do it with two arms. And you can see it's not very much weight, but it wants to throw me over. It really wants to collapse my core. And I'm not letting it. So you can do it with the concomitant co-contraction, or with two arms at the same time. I know that'll help you out, dude. Good luck.
Yo, Elliot!